Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to Overland Calling. Today, well, we're getting a little bit late start. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we got a trail to go down. Today we're going to the Smokey Mountain Road. So it's a 78-mile unimproved road. That's a long stretch of dirt. I just came out of Escalante where I filled up with gas and I grabbed some snacks. So I'm gonna get moving here. So we're gonna light up trails off road. There it is, Smokey Mountain Road. Rolling. Head them up and move them out.
This road's named for its often visible smoke coming from underground fires in the coal seams. They've burned for hundreds of thousands of years. 78 miles of unimproved roadway is made for overlanding, and it connects the towns of Escalante and Bigwater, Utah. It's maintained, but far from a gravel road. It's still a bit wild. You'll find yourself in a truly remote environment with no gas or water in between, so make sure you come prepared.
Alrighty, there's a little camping spur. Go up in that canyon and get a little camping on. Not far out of Escalante. There it is. Mile marker 8 coming from Escalante. Mile marker 70 if you're coming from down south. This trail's supposed to take you 6 hours. I'm not driving it straight through. So as the sun starts dipping a little lower, we'll start looking for a place to camp. So far, we are on a nice hard pack road. A little bit of gravel here and there. A little bit of corrugation, but not bad. One thing you gotta watch out for are washes though. So you can't keep your speed like too crazy. Because you will run up. That's me running up into a wash too fast. Yeah. We just passed a trail intersection for a trail called Death Ridge. Unless you're in for one heck of a wild ride, you don't want to go down that road. Make sure you stay on Smokey Mountain Road, because let me tell you, Death Ridge, yeah, it's a trip. If you want to check it out, check out the previous episode to this, because yeah, I accidentally stumbled into it. And I don't like heights. Why I took a trail called Death Ridge, all right, maybe I'm not the smartest cookie in the basket, but oh well. We're on Smokey Mountain Road now, not on terrifying shelf road Death Ridge. Nice scenery though. Oh, would you look at that? So that is a good sized little camping area. What the heck? I'll mark this. I mean, it's right on the trail, but hey, there's the waypoint if you need it. I think I'm gonna totally give up on trying to charge my camera while I'm filming, because every time I do, something always comes up. I mean, there's always some beautiful view. So we've dipped out of the high country and now we're into a little valley. Going down here. Now if there's camping down here, I might be all about that. The wind's starting to kick up, so I could use a little wind-sheltered camping area. Man, this is the only way to travel. Beats the heck out of the highway. Not nearly as fast, but heck of a lot more exciting, that's for sure. Beautiful, slow, relaxing. This road's not anything bad. I mean, you gotta pay attention to it, but compared to Death Ridge, yeah, it's a walk in the park. I would love to camp by water. Oh, there's puddles. You get some puddles. Well, there we go. That was our water crossing right there. That's not even really enough to get the tires muddy. Oh well. can't have everything, right? I wouldn't take this in a sports car by any means. But, you know, any sort of all-wheel drive, SUV, Jeep all day long. It's a nice road. A couple inclines, declines. Just rough enough to make you feel like you're a little away from civilization. Camping spots dotted along this thing. That ain't bad at all. I was driving along. Notice this little gem. Huh. Let's go see what's here. Yeah, this ain't bad at all. It's kind of wind protected. Nice little fire ring. I think we found home for the night. We'll curl up in that nice spot by the fire ring. Set up camp. And, I packed up early this morning. Before my tent dried out, it still had frost on it. So I think I'm gonna be going ahead and airing that sucker out some. Little trick for when you're leveling with rocks at camp. Put it in 4 low if you got 4 low, because man, that makes it a lot easier to drive up on those rocks. All right, let's get this sucker set up and airing out. Oof. Oh yeah, it's still damp. That's not good. I meant to do this around noon, but no dice. It is not just damp. It is straight wet. The downside of packing up early in the morning. It's all right though. I'm running the diesel heater tonight. I learned my lesson. Man, this was a good day. This was definitely a good day. I mean, I had a great time. I didn't break anything. Now, I'll be honest, it was a little sketchy. Especially that that section where I was doing the Death Valley. Or sorry, Death Ridge. Death something. Like, that got a little into my sketchy zone. I'm not a fan of shelf roads. But after the fact, I feel pretty good about myself. So, you can't beat that. We got through. We got a place to work. We're gonna get dinner cooked before the sun goes down. Maybe even get the dishes done in time. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, hey, I'm gonna get hustling for food, and you really don't want to watch me cook burgers yet again. It's my last burger. I'm just gonna eat it before it goes bad. I'm not making the same mistake I made last night and waking up with frost on my tent and condensation inside. Yeah. Nope. We're not going to do it. We're running the diesel heater tonight. Besides, I promised one of my viewers that I would do a test on fuel consumption. So we're just going to run it all night. Get this thing on there. So I will say, even though this thing's under a pretty good amount of pressure, it does a really good job of staying attached all night. So that's a bonus. Blowing cold air. Let's see. Ooh, 7:22 on the dot. Let's see how long it takes it to start up. It is just about ready to turn 7:26. Come on, bam. And we're getting hot air already. Angle that down, start warming the bedding up. We're already 60 degrees and climbing. We're gonna run it for like 12 hours and see what it's like. Go ahead and crank it down to a speed of 1 because anything more will burn me alive. So just gonna hang in here, stay nice and warm. I'm just gonna get some editing done. This is my fancy office. Mouse, computer, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna get some editing done so that you'll have something to watch. So I'll see you in the morning. It's been a busy day at work. I was on vacation for 2 days. Work just doesn't stop when that happens. It just piles up. So anyway, we've gotten through all of our emails and it's time to get our game on. We're gonna say goodbye to this wonderful campsite, which has housed us ever so well. And we're gonna hit the trail, see what else it's got in store for us. The sun's dipping a little low. I mean, that's how it is when you work till 5 o'clock, but all right, we're gonna hit the road and see what there is to see.
I would enjoy running trails without having to work all day, but that's not my reality. So I bring work with me and meld the two together. It makes for short travel days, starting out in the afternoon. But overall, I think I still win on this trade-off. I do gain a bit of time since I work East Coast hours. Starting work at 6 a.m. in the morning really sucks. Those 3 o'clock trail starts, well, they're pretty priceless.
Vehicles must stand roads. Oh, okay. Oh, we get to turn here. Why I didn't do this 20 miles ago when it first got rough, I have no idea. Now, we still got 50 miles. We're gonna finish it off. I mean, it's not that this trail is like extremely rough, but sure as heck ain't paved. I'll tell you that. Deflating tires for comfort when you got a trail this long? Oh yeah, I can't believe I waited this long because now it's super nice. Shadows are playing heck with me. You know what that means? It means it's getting late. I'd still like to cook dinner, do dishes, and all that good stuff before it gets dark and cold outside. We'll have to see how it goes. So far, this trail is not giving me a lot of camping opportunity. Look at that wash. Glad I don't have to drive through that. Oh yeah, also, just a heads up for people. I have seen the ascent or descents get in the range of 14 degrees. So, I don't know what type of vehicle you have. You might want to keep that in mind. We do have some uphills and downhills on this bad boy. It is time for me to make my call home. Thank you, Starlink. Time to check in on loved ones. And, yeah, I can't do that and film. God, that's 3 things at once, so I'll mess something up for sure. So, all right, when you see me again, it will be much darker. I had a nice talk back home. And yeah, I mean, I hope the little bit of filming I did was enough for you. Sorry about that. Talk ran kind of long. But then I got here and man, I could not pass this one by. I mean, it's not much of a creek. There's not a whole lot of water in it. But I mean, this is nice. Nestled in here. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good night. So while I'm setting up camp, I'm going to ask y'all a question. So what do you think about like the price of overlanding gear? I mean, is it quality? Or, I mean, is it junk that's just overpriced? Maybe it depends on the company. Like, for example, my Sparks Overland heater. That thing was, gosh, I don't know, 6-7 times as expensive as a Chinese diesel heater. Which I have, by the way. I bought it on a Black Friday special and never once used it. I was just worried about quality. I don't know if that's right or not, but that was my feelings on it. So, quality gear. I mean, my thoughts were, as I mentioned it on another video, you've got something that's designed to catch itself on fire, basically. That's how it heats itself. I keep it right below my tent when I'm running it. And if it malfunctions and catches fire, well, that's a bad day. And I'm right above it. Fire goes up. you get the drift, right? That plus, you know, if it breaks, I don't want to have to buy a new one. Plus the dang leaky caps and like all that stuff. I wanted something I could just throw in the back of my truck. I knew would be good, and I could just roll with the baby. So, yeah, I bought peace of mind, and I paid a lot for it. I'm going to assume they aren't ripping me off too bad. I mean, they're assembled here in America. They're paying American wages, which is a heck of a lot more than other countries are paying their workers. So they've got added cost. I wanted something super nice that I could rely on. So that's what I got. But then I do things like this. I got a rooftop tent. This is 1/3 the price of the name brand ones. The roof nest. I used to have a roof nest. Great tent. Liked it. I got rid of it because I didn't need one that big. And I wanted an easier to set up clamshell. But I did not buy their tent. How about a top oak tent? And you know what? It's pretty dang nice. So, I don't know. I felt I still got a quality product with a much more affordable price. And I don't know that the other one's worth that much more. I've never had it. So far, on this one, I've replaced these little guys here. They sent me replacement ones because they came out. And, oh, they're loose again, apparently. I better tighten them. And I also had a strut go bad. So they sent me 2 struts. Maybe with a roof nest, I wouldn't have that. So, I don't know. Anybody else with the roof nest Falcon? Or just any other, like, really nice name brand tent? I mean, have you used the heck out of it? Like, I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 120, 140 nights in that thing. And, I don't know, well over 7,000 miles, along with, I don't know, probably a couple thousand miles of trails. I beat the heck out of it. So I can't really, like, knock it for falling apart on me. But, yeah, anybody else got a tent that you use the heck out of? Has it held up just perfectly? Have you had issues? Curious. Another example, like this rack here. It's an extrusion Overland rack. Can't believe I actually just did a bunch of walk around videos. I didn't cover it at all. I'll probably, once I get it like set, a couple of modifications I want to make, I'll probably do a video on it. Give it its own video. I'm really happy with it. This dang thing has taken a beating. Been on some corrugated roads, of course highways, all that good stuff, and some rough trails. And yeah, held up like a champ. My other rack was cheaper. My other rack fell apart as I was, gosh, I don't even know, in Arizona, Nevada, I don't know. Oh yeah, Death Valley. That's when it started falling apart. Yeah, I like the company. Regular people, made in America. I'm not opposed to Amazon, but I do appreciate companies that have goods that are made here. Sorry for any Aussies that are watching. I think Aussies have pretty good off-roading stuff too. I have a garage full of Amazon stuff that you'll never see on a video because I don't like it. It's not quality gear. And if it's not quality, or at least if I don't think it's quality, I'm not going to show it to you. I'm just going to show you stuff I like, that I enjoy using, and that I'd recommend to my best friends. Simple concept. If you use my links and I make money, hey, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a freaking Buddhist monk or anything. I like money. But I'd much rather have a clear conscience and maintain my, I guess, reputation. Simple lesson that my dad taught me. When I was a little kid, said, hey, secret to life, if you do one thing,
do this. And that's every morning when you wake up to brush your teeth, be able to look yourself in the mirror and like the person staring at you. And at the end of the day, whenever you're back in front of that same mirror brushing your teeth, take a hard look at that person and make sure it's somebody that you still like. Too easy. Live by that. Served me well. It screwed up. I have not liked the person staring back at me before. I'm not freaking perfect or anything. But I resolve at the end of the day, like if I don't like that person, I do my best to fix that person. So, I don't know. Good lessons. For anybody that just watched has watched any of my walk around gear vids, I really do use all this crap every day. So, all right, where were we? I think we were talking about quality. So quality gear. I like to use quality gear. If I can find cheap gear that is also quality made, well, that's my favorite gear in the world. I don't always have good luck, and I buy a lot of junk products. Wow. The joys of Starlink. I should probably turn it off and depart from civilization, but I gotta work later tonight. So we'll just ignore it. It's gonna ding again, I'll warn you now. It's always a bit of a fine balance, I guess is a good word for it. That mix of quality gear versus affordable gear. I mean, stuff like, well, heck, this water container here. This hand pump cost me, I don't know, like $10 or something like that. I know the battery-powered ones are super popular, but I don't want to take the darn thing off every time. All I got to do is just put this little cap on it, and it sits back here till I need to pump water. Plus, those things are a lot more expensive. And I would just as soon save money. Pour some oil in there. I'm going to get serious because I'm really not that great of a cook. I don't want to multitask it and burn everything. I'll be back. Must have done a halfway decent job filming today because my battery's almost dead. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I still burned everything. Oh well, gives it that blackened char. That's what I'm going for. So anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning. This was a fantastic sight for the night. Middle of the desert, around trees and vegetation. Well, that's a pretty nice change. The sun is up, and it's time to get some wheels turning. We're going to say goodbye to this creekside abode, venture on further down the trail. Goodbye home for the night. Hello today's future. It's always exhilarating to start the trail first thing in the morning. Well, what's that? I guess that leads off into another little campsite. Ever might be down this way. Could it be a hidden campsite that wasn't marked on Trails Off-Road? Oh, look at that. It is. Looks like a little off-trail spot here. Nice little walkout on there. Pretty nice little view. Can't beat that. Let's start up
Good old guy. As always, I forgot to resume my recording. That's all right, though. We did not make it very far. I think I'll be able to figure it out if I ever come back here. Now we're ready to go take on the world. Dun, dun, dun. God, that's a beautiful view. And we have got a busy, busy day. I got to do some work stuff, trying to do some trail stuff, and on top of everything else, I'm trying to maybe go see a hot springs, maybe go to Zion. I'm not quite sure which direction I'm going to go yet. Need to be back in the Moab area by tomorrow. Yeah, we're looking at 16 degrees of pitch on that one. So 16 degrees uphill. Yeah, that warrants 4 low. Especially because you can't really get building up a lot of speed on it. Oh, and look at that. Another campsite right up there. So anyway, we are either going to Zion or to go see some hot springs. I haven't quite decided which yet. I mean, we got a couple hours till I really have to worry about that. And then I have to be back in Moab by tomorrow afternoon. So today is going to be a long day. And it might just be a quick campsite found after dark. I don't know. I'm not going to the top of that bad boy. That's a long way up. Wow, this trail's gotten harder. Now, granted, I'm running it in the reverse direction. I'm running it from Escalante down. But I think from what I've seen so far, it's easier if you run it from Big Water to Escalante. Would I bring a, all-wheel drive, street tires type car on this? No. I'd say all-wheel drive, Subaru type stuff, maybe a little bit of lift is going to be pretty darn helpful. I'd recommend 4 low too. Being able to go super slow over some of this stuff is a benefit to your vehicle. Now I see why they said it takes 6 hours to run this trail, because man, yeah, you ain't making great time on this. I met some guys on the trail. I don't know what they were in. They were in like some sort of maybe a Chevy crossover or something like that. All-wheel drive looked like, but man, it was not built for this trail. No wonder they look so haggard. Back out in the opens again. this is a pretty good sight. Not a bad view at all. Oh man. You can see for miles. Oh look, water down there. I think that might be Lake Powell. Oh yeah, this is a good sight. Not a good one for wind. If it's a windy day, I don't think I'd want to be a part of this one. But it is a pretty good view up here. I ain't gonna lie. And I think there's one more that's got even maybe a little bit better view. I'm gonna go check it out. So there's that spot I was just in. And ooh, this one's even better. Look at this one, just right down there too. So you don't have very far to go. Camera is not gonna do this one justice. A little rocky, but man, would you check that out? Now that's a view. That view is a beauty. Man. See where the road snakes down? I think this is going to be a good spot for a lunch break. Yep, no doubts about it. Now this is what I call an office. I mean, if you got to work, this isn't an all bad place to do it. Definitely an office with a view. Man, sometimes I feel like I just won the lottery. Campsite lottery, I guess. Now, time to work on communications. I could probably make it work, just leaving it mounted in my little mobile mount. But when it's absolutely got to work, this is the best way to do it. Let's see. Which way is north? All right. How'd I do? Dude, I'm dead on. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at that. Haha. Mad skills right there. Got the computer. Power. Mouse pad. And the mouse. Heck yeah, man. We are set. Oh, yeah. This is an office with a view. I don't know how much work I'll actually get done, but I'm gonna have a great time staring out at it.
Top down, hear the sound of the breeze carrying us away. Dust in the rear view, free as a bird. This is our town, no matter what they say. Every mile behind only brought us here. Now the road is clear. Shotgun ride on my Friday night. Sunset fire burning in our eyes. Let's leave the past in the past and deal with it another day.
It was good to hang out here, have lunch, get some work done. Now, I need to get my butt over that direction. So let's head out. Oh, jeez. Well, here we go. Onto the shelf road. Oh, man. Not another one. It's terrifying, but look at that view. The key is keep an eye on the ridge. Look for vehicles coming. Man, you don't want to meet somebody on a blind corner on this road. No freaking way.
Just me and you. Shotgun ride on my Friday night. Sunset fire burning in our eyes. Let's leave the past in the past and deal with it another day. All we got is this open road. No map, just the stars to light the road. Ain't promising forever. Oh, nothing lasts forever, but we can sure as hell try. Girl, I'm loving the ride. You know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving. Oh girl, you know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving. Oh girl, you know I'm loving the ride. Oh yeah, I'm loving the ride.
Oh yeah. That's where we were. Way up there. Man. All right, what do we got here? Big Water, 14 miles. Grand Bench, 27. Huh. I want to go see what this big sign is up here. Oh, Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. This is a big monument. I mean, a really big monument. I see these signs all over the place. I must be like skirting the edge of this thing over and over and over again. All right, I'm gonna take a peek at my map, figure out where the heck we need to go. So Trails Off Road seems to think we should go straight. And that's where we go into Big Water, get off the trail. We got some dunes coming up here in not too much longer. Let's go check those out. Yeah. We're leaving the old Red Rock behind. Apparently, that's the scenic dunes. Said there was a scenic rock formation here. I think I'm at like waypoint 3, almost the end of the trail. So I don't know, folks, what do you think? Does that qualify as a scenic rock formation? Yeah, I think that's going to qualify. You know what though? I can't get it out of my mind. Remember that turn that we came to that we didn't take? We just kept going down Old Smokey instead of turning off to go see the Point Lookout area. What would have happened if we had made that turn? You know, you got those times in your life where you look back and just wonder, like, if I could go back in time,
make a different decision, what would happen? You know what? Let's use the power of the YouTube snap. Let's go back in time and change our minds. Water 14 miles. Grand Bench 27. So Trails Off Road seems to think we should go straight, and that's where we go into big water, get off the trail. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, let's take a little turn. I don't mind if I do, because this is the road that takes us to the point, and I want to go check it out. I saw a bunch of campsites listed on Gaia, so go see if they're good or not. Let's go on a little side trail adventure. We are already behind schedule, but I just couldn't resist a little drone flight. Like, that's just nuts. Landing. Man, that's pretty. I'm so glad I took this little side detour. Came recommended, and the topography looked pretty cool on Gaia. So I'm gonna guess that we're in for a pretty good view. I don't know 100%, but I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Somebody else got themselves a nice camping spot. Man, that's a sweet rig. A little hard to park in the garage though. I got a room with a view. Look, folks, that is Lake Powell. Man. Wow. All right, quick shot of the rig. Guess we'll make our way across this rock slab. We have actually got to go into 4 low for this. Can you believe that? That's a pretty steep hill though. All right, let's get her done. I think there's an easier way. We're just not gonna take it. Oh yeah, now I'm back on trail. Just campsites smattered all in here everywhere. I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, a little off the trail site there. Just more of a pull off than anything. I think we're gonna keep on. We're not gonna go out and bother them, but man, look at those little spur campsites. And you know they got a great view. This would be an amazing place to work for like a week. That's what I'm talking about.
Go, go, Jeep power. Even though this one's hard to get to, I'm pretty sure these spots are going to be taken. This is a popular spot, but that's okay. We should have an overlook that we'll be able to enjoy. It's raining tonight and tomorrow, so I don't think I really want to be in this area anyway. Sure as heck not a well-defined trail. There's general meanderings. All right, let's get her done. Oh, still a little bumpy. Now, if we go this way, this should be the point lookout. Yeah, it is. It's even got a little loop in it. I guess we'll go this way. Good views out the driver's side. Sorry, you aren't getting camera angle switched up. Oh yeah. Now I may not switch camera angle, but you can dang sure bet that we're gonna go check it out. Like, that's gonna happen.
The Alstrom Point area would be an amazing place to settle down and really spend some time. Maybe hang out for a week, just take the views in. The skies may look clear now, but I know dark clouds are coming. Amazing overlooks are great when the weather's nice, but they're not where I choose to spend my time when I'm weathering a storm. Time isn't my friend, so I won't call this place home tonight. For now, it's going to be a memory that draws me back out here for another adventure. Alstrom Point, I shall return.
Now where am I going to go? Well, sorry folks, but you're going to actually have to catch me next time, because I don't think I can top this one for an ending. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to get my butt off the trail into my next destination. Until next time, enjoy the ride.